Hey gamers, while we're waiting for our Asus ROG Ally to turn up, we thought we'd have a look at some Diablo 4 performance across the Steam Deck and also on the G Cloud streamed from Shadow's power tier, and also whether the HD assets on Diablo 4 are actually making a difference or not on the handheld PCs. Let's dive in then with the Diablo 4 performance on Steam Deck. There's a lot of talk about this running perfectly at 60 frames per second. It does not. Most of our testing was done on the SD card to obviously make sure that we had the worst performance possible to get the best results. So it may be that you'll get slightly better results on the SSD. However, capping it at 40 does keep it much cooler and will give you much better battery life, as around 40 frames per second will get you 2.5 to 3 hours and keeps that wattage under the 20 watt range so that it doesn't completely melt your hands while you're playing. Especially in towns, this can go up as high as 24 watts still, even with the 40 FPS cap. So if you are going to be pushing that 60 frames per second, you really are going to start heating things up. And that's not the way you want to be playing for a long period of time. On the Steam Deck, we were running the Proton experimental version, as this is always given the best results. And we do have a guide for how to get this installed on the Steam Deck as well, which I'll link in the description and comment below. Our settings for this were the 40 Hz cap on the Steam Deck and 40 frames per second cap, and then in-game also setting the foreground FPS limited to 40 FPS. Set the quality preset to medium and then just scroll down to the bottom and turn distortion off. This yielded the best results overall. You are obviously free to mess around with this, but this gave us the most stable and best battery and performance overall. We also recently got our hands on a G Cloud device, and this is how I'm hoping that the Ally is going to run this. It is connected to a Shadow power tier, which is the most expensive of the cloud streaming PCs and will set you back around £50 a month. However, connected with the G Cloud here, so I'm getting a 1080p crisp image on the G Cloud, streamed from the Shadow PC at full high settings with the HD assets installed as well. And this is an absolutely incredible experience, to be honest. I really hoping that this is how we're going to experience it on the Asus ROG Ally. As look at the graphics here, it just looks glorious at 1080p on this screen, and the G Cloud is a fantastic device to use if you are streaming. As far as the HD assets go, on the left here we have with the HD asset pack and on the right without. Believe it or not, even on the Steam Deck, it does seem to make a huge difference to have that HD pack. However, it does also completely double your install size. It's an extra 38 gig for the HD pack to be installed. However, from all of our playthroughs, we are finding it makes the game just look so much better on the Steam Deck, and I'm expecting it to be the same on the ROG Ally when we get our hands on it. And of course, we will do some gameplay when we do. Let us know in the comments below where you're playing Diablo 4 right now and whether you're going to be picking up the ROG Ally when it arrives. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.